guys, Dan here, and we're back to another reaction, and this time we'll be reacting to the 10th episode of Stereotypes, The Spy. Of course, this being a series made by Soundsmith, I really recommend you guys to go to the original video that is going to be linked down below, and to give him a like for all his work, because of course we always need more content creators for TF2. And if you already know that it's going to be a good video, please leave a like, a comment, ring the bell to never miss a video again, and leave a comment down below to what I should react next. I will be reacting to the next series that will be Misc Stereotypes, I believe, and also more videos of Soundsmith if you guys want to. And thank you so much for 500 subscribers. We actually hit 500. Thank you guys so much. I will be doing a special video to celebrate this, but for now let's go straight to the reaction, okay? I don't play that much Spy because I'm terrible at trick stabs, stabbing, and generally sneaking around. But let's see what we can see. Let's see what we got here. And go.
In this episode, we're going to be talking about the favorite class of every new player ever. The Tuxedo Terrorists.
I always preferred Heavy from the start.
Now, there are plenty of stigmas about spy mains that I could be talking about. I think the most prominent one is that spy mains are all weeaboos, or, you know, something like that. And to be honest,
weebs.
I just feel like that's kind of the low-hanging fruit, you know what I mean? Which is why I'm going to make that joke right away.
Oh no! No, not the copyright, Soundsmith! No, don't do it! I don't want to get copyrighted again! God damn it, Soundsmith, no! No, bad Soundsmith.
Stereotypes
Bad.
don't always apply to everyone, so don't get mad at me just because you don't like your stereotype for the hat you wear. It's not my fault. Anyway, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
At least we didn't have to have a disclaimer this time. Oh no, here comes the ad. I'll be right back. I recognize the fancy fedora as being the head from the Winglet series.
School player hat, and you'd think that this would apply here. This was one of the first hats for Spy, so a lot of veteran players would understandably be attached to this hat. That being said, it's kind of become known as the veteran spy hat in the last few years, meaning a lot of new spies who want to seem like they're experienced will wear this hat thinking it'll fool everyone.
Ah, but come on, it's one of the most fancy hats for Spy, not being that much.
This guy is usually a stock purist, meaning he's only going to use the default weapons for Spy.
Oh. I never see that hat, but for the fedora, I always see that as one of the most stylish hats for Spy. The other ones are either way too edgy or way too goofy, so that's one of the best looking default hats, I could say that.
Even though the hilariously overpowered set effect tied to this hat is long gone, these guys will still...
Oh, I remember the time. I remember the time that was actually going to give you an unusual effect. That would be a small cyclone going around it, if I remember correctly. That was so cool. I remember the Spyman of our clan not having that, and I always felt so envious of that. That's stylish.
Oh boy, this ought to be good. So, there are two types of Charmer Chapeau spies. First, there are the ones who haven't quite figured out that they have a gun yet. They'll constantly try for trick stabs, even on people who aren't complete morons, and when they inevitably fail, instead of going invisible to escape or backing up and shooting you with their class's primary weapon, they'll just hop around like an idiot hoping you'll approach and become a victim of this game's shitty melee hit reg. And then they'll act like it was all skill when they eventually get a face stab. Now on the other side of the coin, we actually have the exact opposite. These guys refuse to use their knife. In fact, they'll always use the ambassador, no matter
yes,
what.
of
Even
course.
if they can't actually aim,
Of course we have the ambassador reference now.
And get those sick ambi headshots.
I remember the time that the ambassador was actually the most broken weapon for Spy. I remember all the one-shot kills with the ambassador. That was a really dark time to have to play against a Spy.
Okay, what makes you say that?
Well, I watched Akuma play Spy, and he uses it, so that means every other revolver must be bad.
Well, but the stock revolver is really consistent and helpful for someone without godlike aim, right?
Yeah, but it isn't the ambassador.
Okay, but the Diamondback rewards you with crits that do the same damage as the ambassador for just playing your class effectively, right?
Yeah, but it isn't the ambassador.
But the L'étranger is a fantastic utility.
Yeah, that's
weapon
how
that allows you
usually
to
the
more effectively break
ambassadors,
enemy lines with
defenders
individual
go.
picks, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right, so you don't always have to use
But it
the...
isn't the ambassador.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I only
This
see that
is
as
the
an
Spy's
unusual.
low-tier unusual hat.
Yep.
The nuts and bolts one won't even cost you 10 keys if you can find the right seller.
I already
Just
knew
look
it,
at the
that
prices.
was going to be the unusual mark.
Now this hat is the true veteran spy hat. It was Spy's first hat ever, but
Really?
barely anyone ever wears it anymore.
Really?
Which
That
means
was the
the ones who
original
still
spy hat?
wear
That
it
was the first
have been
one?
wearing it for a really long time. They'll also usually use stock, but they're open to using whatever's the most effective weapon for a certain
I
situation.
ever hardly see that hat unless it's on trading websites. And that one is the...
I'm not actually a huge fan of this one. I know a lot of people like it because, oh wow, it's such a cool future cyborg hat.
I remember I had this one at one point, but I only remember seeing this as having the flames. The flames unusual effect.
I don't know. Oh, and this guy usually uses the Diamondback, so expect
Yeah,
for him to
also the
go back
Diamondback.
and
Yeah,
shit
you
on
got
the
that
price.
right. It sounds. I always see that with the Diamondback. I remember that in the past I usually used a lot
Okay, so
of
most
the
of you
Diamondback.
who wear this hat probably wear it because you saw that one main menu picture of the spy with this one and thought it was funny. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just still fairly widespread.
I have this one. This is my main hat
So
for
this
spy.
guy will usually use the L'étranger, or however you pronounce it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the name is similar. I don't really know. As far
I
as
use this
know,
one because I
there's
have it
items
painted in
similar to
black,
that.
and
The
also it
only
was a
thing that
gift
connects these
from
two together is
my original clan Pocket Medic. That was
Now,
a
this
good
hat
time.
is
I miss you,
probably the
purple.
most try-hardy hat that Spy has. Now, again, I just want to clarify.
This hat
being a
looks really
try-hard
edgy.
is not
Are
a
we
bad
going to have
thing.
an edgy
I know
music
that
moment
it's
here?
gotten a negative connotation over the years, so let me just explain what I mean. This guy doesn't try to be flashy. He doesn't go for trick stabs willy-nilly. He won't try and get unnecessary headshots with the ambassador to look cool. He tries to win. And if that means not doing something fancy and just stabbing some people, then he'll do it, which is really respectable.
I have that one, I believe.
This spy has been playing the game for a while now, but he's not amazing at the
I
class.
remember this hat from
That
the
can
old
actually work out in his favor
SFM
sometimes, since he won't
Live and
always
Let
do the
Spy.
things that you expect experienced
That was
spies
a
to
really
do.
good animation. Not by the... Oh, now, here we go.
Now, this hat is a total war pig.
Yep.
Okay,
Total,
in fact,
total.
a lot of spies' hats are war pigs, but this one is probably one of the bigger ones. This guy uses the sharp dresser all the time and thinks he can trick stab.
Yep. I have a sharp dress and I don't use it most of the times. But these guys, they will use it all the time.
This guy will almost always wear this hat with the escapist. And
Which one's the
that's really it.
escapist?
There's nothing else. That's it. Why are you still going?
I want to see the rest of the video, Soundsmith. I
There is no
know.
joke, it's just a stereotype.
I'm staying here, Soundsmith. Shush. No, I will not.
We
No.
gotta get to the edgy joke. Let's go.
No, not the edgy joke. We had enough. No. Oh, this is the edgy joke. Oh no, not the song again. This song's gonna... I'm gonna go have to edit out later, or I'm gonna have to choose another song. Come on, Soundsmith, stop this. Why? Stop this.
Alrighty, that's it.
Damn
for
it,
today.
Soundsmith. Stop with the edgy
As always,
music.
if I missed a hat you wanted to see, let me know so that I
It
can
always
make the last
gets
episode
copyrighted.
which I
Stop with the
reviewed
edgy
more
music,
popular hats
Soundsmith.
that I missed the first time around. And after that, well, that's it.
Oh yeah, we'll have the honorable
Well,
mentions.
I'm
I forgot about
absolutely
that.
going to do more stereotype videos for things like weapons and miscs and paints and, other stuff.
Nice.
I'm well aware that the stereotype videos are the reason most of you subscribe, so I have no plans to stop doing that. Don't worry. And, other than that, I think that's all I had. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
See ya, Soundsmith. I like the series. I think that from the last episodes, I think it had way just too many ad jokes because sniper and spy, and because it's always a pain to edit them out. But you know what? I kind of liked it. I could see the hat that I mainly use for spy, which is the one that goes with the Lestrange, and I liked it. And we'll see the honorable mentions video, and then we'll start the MISC stereotypes, I believe. If you guys want it, leave it down in the comments if you want me to react to that series too. And don't forget to go to the original video. Don't forget to like this video, to leave a comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you again for our 500 subscribers. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I think we got to the end of the video. So I wish you a good day. Bye!